Good morning.
How you doing? We are live streaming to the world right now. Any questions? Burnt out headlight. Yeah, I noticed.
And you're blocking traffic.
Just let people know they're free, independent, beautiful individuals. They have rights. Okay. Are you guys going to be walking a ways west, or? I don't know. Just getting some exercise in. You guys going to be out here for a while?
Yeah, we just started, but we don't necessarily have a planned route.
Might go to the Trump rally later. Okay. I don't know if it'd be a good idea to bring those.
As long as we're across the street, it's not a problem.
Did you go to one before? Bernie, Trump, Cruz, standing 10 feet away from Cruz. Really? What did they have to say?
There's Secret Service next to them.
A lot of people were carrying pistols, nobody cared. Really? Bernie and that, you just can't enter the building. Trump thing's on school ground, so you gotta be across the street. Yeah. So. All right.
Yep.
Well, you folks have a great day.
Thanks, you too.
Thank you. All right.
Have a good one.
But you know what? People is freely to do it, need to be freely to do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, it ain't for me to say it's wrong because they got it. I mean, you know, life stands as it is. You understand where I'm coming from? Yep. When we get the mandate of knowing that. Man, I'm like, how y'all get out, man? See what I'm saying? So, you know, we always had the mindset and the mandate of letting folks know. I mean, it's not that it's freely to carry, but it's that when you misuse who you are. You know what I'm saying? I agree, you should be able to protect yourself at all times.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But not act a fool because you're able to carry. You know what I'm saying? And see, a lot of y'all will show the difference, even with ones that conceal to carry. You know what I'm saying? That before you get to that result, to want to fire, you know what I'm saying? You can't second guess it to realize if a person gonna shoot you first. I mean, you gotta do what you have to do. But if they have anything, then your upper hand is, I ain't got to shoot you because I got it and you ain't. I can result to something else. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I honor that it's concealed to carry, even though a lot of folks go against it because it's so much killing. But a fool acts the same way without concealed to carry. So
I think people need to start everybody know they're free. Because not everybody is a criminal. And if everybody starts carrying, then the criminals are going to sit there and go, why not everybody's carrying, so why should I pull out my gun?
But you know why I pity back on that is because one reason. All criminals ain't got a felony to where they can't go get it. Just a lot ain't just got caught with the foolishness that they do. Right. So if I ain't got a felony, I can go get one. And I can still be a fool in the process.
But in that same token, if you got somebody that's got a felony, you know, some gangbanger guy, you know, he's not going to follow the rules to start with,
that's
unfortunately.
What I'm saying. He's not, you know, felony or not. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
anybody get a gun. You know what I'm saying? But it's the right way to use it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what y'all teaching is the right way to use it. You know what I'm saying?
People to know, like,
feel free.
Yeah, don't just
be you.
The next day it's all over the news. The next day,
stop being afraid of these people. I mean, because I'm gonna tell you in a minute. I'm with you, because I'm gonna do what I have to do to get you up off me. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if I can conceal the carry, guess what? I'm gonna conceal the carry. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I will fire. We'll conceal the carry. Because I ain't gonna let you hurt me.
But my thing is educating people, because I think people forget, like, a lot of people ask, is this legal? And
yeah, it's legal.
A lot of people don't realize that.
No, it's legal.
Yeah, people, like, they get told, like, oh, you can't have a gun, or if you're of color, you're gonna get stuck. We had a guy who was walking with us yesterday. Nobody mentioned that, but he was with us, he was carrying, and he was walking, and he had no issues whatsoever.
We have too many people.
The only option for, like, a felon
on color.
It's okay.
To protect your house would be,
I mean,
we do know.
yes,
you bleed the same as me. You pee just like me. I mean, and see, but that's the problem even in Christian life, Muslim life, all these religions. And the problem happens is that we have too many religious folks and not enough spiritual folks. Because if I was religion, I can look at other ones and hate them. But in the spiritual mind, I study my words spiritually, understanding that we have the same mandate. You know what I'm saying? It's to say it so as not criticize the ones and knock them down. We have too much criticism, and I tell folks, if you take the time to deal, if you take 24 hours in a day to deal with your own mess, you won't have time to get in nobody else's no way. But the problem is, folks be in too much everybody else's business and have maliciousness on their mind of robbery and taking and killing and all that. So, you know,
there's no problem with the other
so
person.
that there breaks a boundary. You know what I'm saying? You know, folks got to get over that. I approve of it. Man, look, tell them it is right to carry.
I just have.
I mean, if you can do it the right way to carry, then do it.
And
That's law.
That's just it. And, you know, a lot of people don't know that, and so we're out here to say, hey,
You know what? I don't make excuses for people. They know that. They just don't want to approve of it.
No, there are people who honestly believe, you know, they might think this is okay, but they're not aware that, you know, this is okay.
But there's books. They read. So you gonna sit up there and tell me that?
Sadly,
you can sit up
though,
there and have a conversation with somebody about everything else. You can't tell me that you can't read this and understand.
you know that, and it's sad that there's plenty of people who don't read and don't learn.
Yeah.
You know,
but that's why y'all got the teacher. You pass out the pencil.
that's right.
That's why y'all got the teacher.
Okay, so Perry.
That's why y'all got the teacher.
Nice to meet you.
So you know, look. Appreciate y'all.
Great talking to you. Thank
Keep
you.
teaching them that it's all right. It don't matter if it's big or small. Conceal means conceal. You can go buy whatever you want to.
And anybody you know that's looking for a concealed carry class, even for knowledge, you know, you don't have to go for your permit, but if you're wondering about it, WisconsinCarry.org, feel free to send them over there. Everything's free. They donate their time and all that.
Okay.
But really good girl.
On here, man? WisconsinCarry.org, is that on here?
No, it is not. Yeah, I don't have any cards for them right now.
You know, I wasn't even thinking about it. I got a few of them left over from when we were on the east side.
WisconsinCarry.org.
Should have bought them.
Some places we do have a church. Is it around Milwaukee, or is it that does classes?
I don't know offhand. I haven't looked it up recently. I know it changes.
I appreciate you guys.
If you ever do get a group of people that want to do a class, if it's big enough, you know, if you have a place to do it, they'll go there and do it.
I appreciate
Just
you
ask
guys. Be safe out here, guys.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You, sir.
Okay. Have a good one. Whoa. More of an outreach, I suppose. Like you saying, you know, we're just informing people that you have rights, and
Gotta use them.
there are people trying to take these rights away, so you gotta use them or lose them.
News yesterday about our new something. You know, Chicago too. Man, it's ridiculous over there. They got over almost 400 homicides already.
Yeah.
Summer ain't even really here yet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See, this is what we need in the community. More of y'all walking around.
Thank you.
And everything.
Appreciate that.
I own a house right on 38. I'm almost done remodeling it.
Yeah.
But there's some nice houses over here, and we need more of y'all out here.
You need the good people. The good people.
Have a good day.
Yep,
Thank you. You too.
That's positive. That's real
Regardless what they say, we have men, women, you know, people of every color with us.
So you guys don't get harassed by the police?
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
We definitely
Yeah.
do.
If you're in the right, you know.
We have goods and we have bad, you know.
So explain.
A lot of times they're
concealed.
just asking what we're doing, where we're going, and whatnot. I mean,
They never ask for your license to carry.
they can't legally do that.
Black people did
They cannot legally do that. You don't ever have to show your license to a police officer unless you're committing a crime. If a cop, they can ask, but unless you can ask him, he said, am I suspected of a crime? If he says no,
Simply say yes.
You can type in open carry Milwaukee.
okay, well at that point, am I being detained? Again, if he says yes,
Nobody.
Yeah.
then yeah, you have
And they were
to.
playing that
He
card.
legally though, he still has to tell you what you're being detained for or what you're under arrest for. But if you're not,
Make opinion.
Unfortunately, yes. Unfortunately, and I'm sure it happens. I've heard stories of it happening, yes. But if he tells you no, you're not suspected of a crime, and then ask him, am I free to go? I do understand, though. You know, black people tend to get harassed more. Well, anyone can open carry. If you can legally own a firearm, you can open carry. 18 for long guns, 21 for handguns. There are rules or the stipulations here in Wisconsin. If you don't have a conceal and carry license, you can still open carry, but you can't go within 1,000 feet of a school. So you have to be, conscious of that. And then there's lots of places in general, federal properties where you can't go, or obviously businesses if they're marked.
So what are they saying to you guys, though? Are they?
You mean the police?
Yeah. Are they saying anything to you guys? Are they letting you guys just? Because a lot of people are saying that you guys are out here doing the opposite of what you're saying.
We read a lot of the Facebook posts yesterday and whatnot, and the biggest one I get a kick out of is that we're police. If we were police, why are the cops circling around following us?
Make sure you're safe.
Even he got crap for
They're interested in what we're doing too. They want to make sure that we're not up to no good or whatever.
Have you saw the other post with the young black men that's outside the same way you are, and they detained them?
I did not see that one. Was that here in Milwaukee?
Actually, it was. I think it was in Detroit. Matter of fact, another story on it. I think it was.
Yeah.
It probably was James.
Do you recall the guy's name? Because we have friends in Detroit who.
I don't, but he had something similar to what you got there. It was
Charles might know.
Charles.
So how did you guys put this together?
But we just had some friends from Michigan. They just left this morning. We were out. They were with us here yesterday, and then we were out in some other locations this morning. But they had to drive back to.
So what made you guys decide to do this?
We're just trying to, spread the word that people are trying to take your liberties away slowly but surely.
Do you believe that there's other things we could be fighting for right now besides open carry?
I'll tell you what. What protects your freedoms? You lose your freedom of everything.
Any of them.
You lose the Second Amendment. What do you have to back up them taking away any of your other?
I think you kind of misinterpreted my question.
Okay.
I said we have so many other things going on within the city itself.
Okay.
Why are we trying to protect our women to carry a gun?
That's the biggest one. That's the most.
Well, as far, all right, what things are you planning, like crime or violent or? Because
let's say one day.
To address that, like Wisconsin Carry, we do classes around here, and the biggest change in demographic we've seen isn't color, nothing. It's mothers, single mothers. We're doing whole classes now just for women, because they're on their own, and like you're saying, crime, violence, and all that. A little 90-pound woman ain't gonna be able to defend herself. Now you put a pistol in her hand and train her how to use it.
That's
She
true.
has a chance.
That's that same person that you train to use that pistol.
Yep.
One day get drunk, wife broke up with him, asked for a divorce, caught his wife cheating. Now he has a gun. Now he's psychotic. Do you guys test that when you're giving away these licenses for guns? The mental state of people?
That's something totally different. Yes. And we're not the ones who can say you can legally have a gun. You got to go through a background check. That's not us. We're the classes at this point are important that you can literally conceal it.
Yep.
You have a gun. You getting a gun isn't up to us.
I understand that.
So,
I would say
and the same token, if somebody's going to be negligent or ignorant or malicious with their firearm,
That's going to be just as dangerous if it's
criminals in general, no matter what the crime is, it doesn't have to be a gun-related crime. Criminals don't follow the laws.
Yeah.
Just because if somebody's thinking about hurting themselves, they're going to hurt themselves whether they have a gun or not. They're going to use a knife, they're going to use a gun, they're going to use a rope. They're going to find a way to hurt themselves.
Timothy McVeigh blew up the Burleigh federal building. Over 600 people died. He didn't use a gun. He used a truck, fertilizer, and
That's true. I'm not opposing what you guys are doing. I think it has a purpose, and you guys are obviously showing it. It's just that I don't know. I feel like some people shouldn't have guns. There's people out here that are getting these licenses. They shouldn't have guns. They're on Facebook having those, and these are the same dudes you see out here selling drugs and with stacks of money and big cars, and they go to the club one night and now they done shot somebody. Now they think it's okay because they have a gun.
But they're already breaking the law from the beginning. Is the thing.
Yeah.
Now, if you
I understand where you're coming from.
If you have 5 good people and that one bad guy walks into that gas station and we're all carrying, you the odds that he's going to take the gun and draw on 5 people who have a weapon? There's 5 bullets. He's only got 1 shot.
So you're saying everyone should be armed?
If everybody...
If more good people are armed and the bad guys had to second guess, you know, think of it this way. How many shootings do you see at gun shows? How many shootings do you see at gun ranges?
In schools, look at, you know, they got that.
Where do you see mass shootings?
Here.
Gun-free zones. I'm talking mass shootings where like some disgruntled guy goes in and kills all his coworkers.
Churches and all that type of stuff.
All places where guns are not allowed.
Well, I bet there's a church on by the airport. The pastor open carries all day in the church.
I think there are definitely.
Just remember,
I think
there are a lot of churches around here where you might not see somebody carrying, but I know several you know, pastors that conceal. You know, they don't want to take away from their lesson, so if they ask, you know, if you're carrying there, a lot of them ask that you conceal, so
Everyone feels comfortable.
Yeah,
Understand.
yeah. That way their message gets out over, you know.
Yeah, so it's not about
fixating on a gun.
Yeah.
Well, you guys take care, man. It's good what you're doing, man. I appreciate it. I mean, I don't find no wrong in it. You just cleared up a lot of things that a lot of people were saying.
Yeah,
Well, appreciate you stopping to talk.
Classes.
You guys need to talk to people a little bit more, though, because a lot of people have the wrong understanding of what you guys are doing out.
Some of the same people posting that had some stuff wrong we talked to.
Yeah, some of the posts I saw,
those guys, and those guys are not to be trusted. They don't have the right state of mind. They're doing a whole lot of drugs, and they're thinking that they're going to do something.
And some of the videos I saw, you know, a lot of the comments are based on videos that people took while they're driving by. They didn't stop to talk to us.
Well, they saw you just standing on the corner like this, just posted like that. I mean, what would you think? Everyone thinks, oh, they're getting raided or this and that and that and this. But
if you want to see some good stuff, liberty is for everyone. That's our friends from Detroit. They touch every inch of that city and every inch of that state. And like I said, there is more love from normal places than there is from, you know, like the yuppie areas. Because everybody's sitting behind a security sticker on their window for their security company.
We went to West Allis today and we walked around for what, 2 hours?
Yeah.
And nobody stopped, nobody honked,
nobody cared.
Nobody called the cops, nobody cared.
What if I did that?
You can though.
Elijah was with us. He was carrying.
Yeah.
But now we get here and everybody starts stopping and asking questions. And that's what we want. We want to go to places where people are going to stop and come and talk to us. We want to talk to you guys. And I can't tell you how many people we were talking to yesterday. It was non-stop. We did not walk 1 block without stopping and talking to us.
The part that gets me the most though is they tried to, you know, there was about 8 squad cars over there when we were walking this way yesterday, and they tried to stop and harass us, and we kept going. Finally, you know, we let them say their bit, and then they left. And they did it for a while, and then they left. And if somebody doesn't know their rights, you know, you don't have to say something. You know, if they're gonna pinch you, I want a lawyer. That's all you gotta say. You know, they try to scare the shit out of everybody.
Right.
But first thing the lieutenant did is get on the phone with the head of our gun group, talking about they're trying to bait us. We're out there, you know, they're trying to bait us into doing something wrong. Then don't do shit that's wrong. If you're not doing the shit that's wrong, nobody will have an issue with the police to start with. But if you're out there doing some crooked shit, of course we're gonna have a problem. The difference is we have cameras to film it. Yeah. And that's what got me, that, you know, the police went and called him right away, trying to say that we're trying to bait him into doing something wrong. Well, just don't do shit that's wrong on the end of the police, and you'll look great, you know? Yeah, because over in West Allis, you know, the guy stopped and talked to us and, you know, said, have a good day. They waved every time they went by. They weren't assholes like they were at District 7.
If there's a group of people that you want to get together, that
also everybody has a cell phone. One thing you want to let you guys know,
act responsible, be appropriate, not screaming and yelling. I mean,
Cell 411, and it's an app put out there by the people from Top Block.
We had people driving from
You
Detroit,
can do a community-based, like a geographical area, or
I grew
you
up
can
in
have
Milwaukee
a
my
group of
whole
friends
life.
that
I
you
know the area.
I
know what I'm walking into.
You hit the button, you got video going, and scroll off
So
site as well.
what is there to fear? Is there more a legal issue for you guys to fear, or some idiot out here thinking y'all doing something else?
I think it's more illegal. That's my bigger fear.
What can they do though? What can they legally? What can they do to you?
They could come up and grab you and slam you on the ground.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't mean it's legal, but they will.
They're cops.
So then what can you do?
Fight it. But it's a risk.
Chances of you winning?
That's what this is for. I mean, heck, we had a cop run a red light yesterday, turned in front of us, almost ran our friend over.
Yeah.
We're gonna send that clip into the sheriff.
Use it for anything you want. Not the Clark.
Our other one, we had a guy do a shoulder bump.
I don't know what. Well, seventh district. We'll have to see. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we'll have to see who's in charge over at 7th district.
I have no problem with what you guys are doing. Keep up the good work, man. Y'all gonna spread a word that's gonna go. It's just gonna go viral, which is crazy.
Well, it did last night. Yeah. It really did.
And if you want to go and talk to people,
I still like that. All publicity is good publicity.
Yeah.
You want the
What
positive.
made you guys decide to come here, though? I mean, what is it that? What
We
attracted
get
you
more
here?
people who come up and talk to us.
The white people don't care. They're snooty.
They don't.
Like I said, we went to
Like
West
Charles
Allis
said,
today.
they sit behind their
Nobody
stickers.
stopped.
Yeah.
Nobody cared. And you're not going to hear on social media that we were in West Allis for 2 hours walking.
So let's say I go to West Allis with you. I'm not legally able to carry, but I have something on me and I'm carrying it, and it's open. What do you think they'll
Are you
stop
a
you
felon?
there? No, I'm not a felon. I just
Don't
wanna-
need a permit to carry.
Yeah, I don't even like
that's for your.
I hate it because I've seen death, man. I've seen it and I've seen it and I've seen it.
But it's up to you to stop that too. It's up to everybody here. Stop that.
Some people
Those guys that just went by, they're a phone call away.
And you realize
You're right
that
there.
you do realize the police are not obligated to protect you or anybody for that matter, right? They're out for revenue.
In general, not the individual.
They're looking for you doing something wrong so they can give you a fine and make some money.
Money, revenue, huh?
That's exactly what it is. Police are not obligated to protect you. When's the last time you sought to serve and protect on the side of a police car?
I've seen them do it.
Years and years and years. I remember it as a kid, but not anymore.
Yeah, the DARE program.
I don't even know if they have it in there. Huh?
40?
Me? 36.
36, I'm 31. Yeah, I remember it, but I haven't seen it. Serve and protect.
To serve and protect on the side of a police car? I haven't seen that motto on a car in years.
It's corrupt. I mean, I've got friends who are police officers in District 5, in District 2, and all of you the first one decided. And
I guess that's the only way in. You gotta be corrupt. If you're not corrupt, you ain't in.
No, at the same time, not every single officer is corrupt.
No.
Not
And
every
those will be the
single-
ones
We don't
that
hate
won't last
cops.
long.
We're not cop haters.
Yeah.
It's a job.
It's a
So
job
when you
to do the
abuse
job.
the power of your job,
But
that's
single individual cops, there are single individual cops that are
They
corrupt
put a
or
bad name
corrupt.
on it.
Yeah, it makes you feel that way about all of it.
Right.
Man, keep doing y'all thing. I'm not mad at y'all, man. Y'all take it easy.
well, I appreciate you stopping to talk with us.
Thank you. You take care.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you guys
Be safe.
Yeah, definitely. Otherwise, Open Carry Wisconsin, we got a Facebook page, and yeah, anybody
what's
wants
your
to
thing
join
I
us,
should
more than
do?
happy. That's the thing, if somebody's afraid of something happening or something, they don't want to go out by themselves.
Yeah, no, I feel like the cause is much definitely, better. Like
Yeah.
being scared, really.
Yeah, I've said it to a couple of people last night, but I'd be willing to walk. As long as you can legally carry that gun, I'll walk.
Exactly, like,
I'll walk with you.
no problem with that.
I'm not gonna walk with some dumbass who shouldn't be having a
They
gun.
still trying to ride around and intimidate you all day. That shit don't mean nothing. Like,
Yeah.
you see, like, man.
Well, it just kind of made me, made us mad yesterday. We talked to one guy over there. And, down the street, and why he was standing right next to me, and he says, I have the same right to be anywhere that I want to be. And, he said, well, we don't need I forgot how the guy put it, but anyway, then he said something talking shit about Detroit. He said, maybe you need to carry a gun in Detroit or whatever. And like Elijah said, if you believe what the news tells you for half the shit as well, I have went anywhere I want in Detroit, and I never felt unsafe anywhere, and there's so much love from people.
Same thing. We carried in Gary, Indiana.
Right.
Wow.
We went through the bad part of Gary,
The
Indiana,
highest murder.
and people, so many people stopped and talked to us and thought it was great. Wasn't that Gary? We had the ambulance
Y'all
stop.
can't pay attention to people like that.
Definitely,
Like,
especially with all this trying to take everybody's guns and stuff.
Like, people like that, they be scared for the wrong reason.
Okay, so yeah, we come to the more high crime areas. Not everybody here's bad. And that's my point. Is we can
we
touch
stuck to the
those
main
good
road
people
and all
who
that
don't know
parts
that they have a
in
right to
front of
protect
City Hall.
themselves.
Yeah.
That's my biggest
60%
focus.
of Gary,
It's like-
Indiana
Don't
is not
fear
even-
the
Yeah.
law.
Yeah.
Don't fear them. The more
We
you,
make the law.
Yeah.
We are the
Where does
law.
that
I wouldn't say we are the law, but You know, don't fear them. Don't show
You're your
fear.
first responder.
We had one guy threaten us, and he said, "Y'all better keep."
Yeah, you don't necessarily want to take the law in your own hand, but
where the fuck is
you know.
Gleason Park? We went to Gleason Park.
Do your part.
And apparently he didn't fill his buddies in on that everybody was carrying, because they got the hell out there in a hurry. Now, if all the moms, single mothers, whatever, all the families that have kids that are at that park that don't normally want to go there, if every one of them was carrying, nobody's going to fuck around there. They're going to leave them alone.
Exactly.
And to me, that is huge.
Yeah, that's what we need right
for
now.
somebody to randomly, you know, threaten, don't go to this park, don't go wherever, we called you out on it, you know?
Yeah, and we ended up talking to that one guy who was working on his car.
Yeah, the guy that worked at
yeah, he was real
auto parts place.
He was real nice.
No, that guy was awesome. But the one guy cruised by in a car and he hollered at us and took off, and then we went over there and they drove by again and they wanted nothing.
Yeah, one of the guys, he stuck his hand out the window making the.
Yeah,
that's fucked up though, man.
Yeah.
That's because people don't even know what guys are out there for.
That's why I came over here just
situation.
Most of the feedback's good. Some of it's bad. I mean, we've had people yell at us, "We're gonna come back and take your guns."
Yeah, some excited people that, you know, they talk to us, but you know they're so excited they don't necessarily.
They not listening. People tend to talk but don't listen. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like they come over here to get their views off but not understanding at all.
It's kind of hard to talk to people too yesterday when it's blowing like crazy.
Yeah.
But the other nice thing is that even if you do get to talk to a few good people, yeah, there's going to be some people who disagree.
Right.
Nobody's going to conform to your view. We're not telling you that you have to believe our view.
Right.
We just want you to know the truth and what you're entitled to, and don't lose it.
Yeah. Because ain't nobody always going to agree with everybody's ideas.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what y'all do before y'all came out here. Since y'all believe in what y'all do so strong, I mean, y'all stick with it. Like, don't let nobody, you know what I mean, fuck y'all views up because they don't know much about life and what's going on right now.
It's not hard to find us online. I mean, it's very, very easy to find us. If anybody ever wants to go for, you know, a walk with us, want us, whatever, we're more than happy if their schedule allows it.
Okay.
You know, we have people from different states all over that join us. I went with the Indiana guys, the Michigan. They went to Virginia. They were out west. But, you know, people are willing to do that. Unfortunately, we had 4 guys from Virginia get killed in a car accident coming to walk with us last summer. You know, so everybody says it's easy to go around and talk to people. Well, you know, 4 people lost their lives.
Well, we respect it and support it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So you said the WisconsinCarry.org?
Yep, and they have a list of concealed carry classes on there. How old are you?
21.
Okay, so yeah, you're fine to get a carry permit, you know.
Yeah,
you can.
I just turned 21 too. No felonies, no charges, no warrants, none of that.
What are you gonna do with your life? Huh? What are you gonna do with your life?
Well, I tried to play professional basketball about a year ago, so I'm still in college right now, trying to get my degree, so I can, you know what I mean, probably be like a teacher or something like that.
Okay. That's cool.
You got a plan.
That's awesome.
Cool. That's cool.
Yep.
Have a plan and stick with it.
You know what I mean? It'd be hard sometimes though. With life turning, going for the crazy mess, you gotta.
Family in your neighborhood. You know, if you got a good neighborhood and you know, if you have people there for you, it makes everything easier. But you know, like I say, family
people don't
isn't
really stick
necessarily
together
the
at the
people
end
that
of the
are
day.
blood.
Like the neighborhood, this neighborhood has changed over the last 10 years so much. You know what I mean? So where it's like we got the last really, you know what I mean, like knowledgeable family on this block. So it's like hard to cope with all of these people. I'm trying to get out the area.
Yeah.
Like just last year, I was thinking about trying to move horses, like with my family, like a different part of my family. That's where I went to try to play professional basketball, but the wages was too low, so I came back to the U.S. They told me to go to college, so I can try to go to the NBA or something.
A lot of people from around here, a lot of people from Chicago, and they move up to Appleton, and that, you know, it's a lot quieter. Yeah. You got a bunch of schools that are decent. Well, look at UW Green Bay.
Right.
They made it further than they have, and they make it to Sweet 16, or did they?
Yeah. I'm not a sports guy. I have no idea.
Next year.
Yeah.
Kyler Skies, he's pretty good. He played for Green Bay.
Yeah, you don't really hear, you know, if you don't know about a lot of stuff, you don't hear about it from Wisconsin. It's kind of a quiet place.
Exactly.
But there's a lot of opportunity here.
It is. But it be so cold. It just start getting back hot. I don't like cold weather.
Look at yesterday. It's snowing, it's blowing, it's beautiful. It doesn't know much. No.
No, like sky blue?
Nope, sorry.
Sky Blue Pontiac. I'll mix up CHUCKLEY.
That's funny.
5449.
They got a good key.
That's my YouTube. We have a Facebook, which is just open carry, constitutional carry, you know, Wisconsin.
Okay.
And
I had to come get a closer look, man.
How you doing?
Alright, man. wonder.
Yep.
Why Burleigh? Why the inner city? We know we can carry our rights.
You guys give us more love out here than going out to Brookfield.
White people suck.
Nah, don't say it like that.
No, seriously, we get a lot more positive interaction coming out here.
And it wasn't, we were out here yesterday, it wasn't a bunch of white guys out here. We had people of every color, we had men, women, you know.
We were out at, we were.
Really want us to bring our gun and kill it?
No. We were in West Allis this morning and nobody
Our buddies that were here with us, they're from Detroit. They're from the inner city of Detroit. We go there, they come here, we go everywhere.
Making a hell of an impact right now.
Yeah, if you ever need a free concealed carry class, wisconsincarry.org, let people know. You know, they do them all around here. Wisconsin Carry has a Facebook page. They got a group. There's about 6,000 people. You can join the group. You know, yeah, they just don't do any hating on anybody. If anybody hates on anybody, Nick boots them out. You know, there's no room for that there.
It's a good place to ask questions about
you know,
gun ranges. Where should you go? What should I start off with?
Yeah. And the thing is, a lot of times if you ask people, if you talk to people for a while, you know, for first gun, they'll take you shooting, you know, let them use theirs instead of renting something. Right. You know, you buy the ammo and they'll let you try something out, find out what you like. Right. A lot of times I have a pocket holster, you know, so it covers the trigger. Yeah. And I got a little revolver I throw in my pocket. Yeah. And nobody even knows it's there.
That's valid though.
All right, we're going to get going. Okay.
All right, nice talking to you.
Yep, thank you.
All right. Be safe, y'all. Be safe out here, man. Don't let these...
Did you catch that?
Just let everybody know they have rights. Everybody's you know, beautiful, free, independent person, and use your rights to lose them.
Running the house, I'm like, damn, we got a sword. Got a sword. Running the house.
We're not the gladiators.
No.
What somebody do?
They're not really fond of us around here. They try to say we're out baiting them into doing something stupid. We told them if you aren't doing something stupid, then what the hell are you afraid of? We're just with, you know, just a group of friends. We're part of various gun groups and stuff like that, but we let people know where to find concealed carry classes, you know, stuff like that. Let them know about the gun rights.
Yeah. No problem.
Share with everybody?
I can share with everybody.
Well, thank you.
Hey man, that's what's in there.
I was gonna go to the gas station there. Well, store.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
They got some bad. You got a lemon squeeze on this.
Yep. You want one?
Oh, thanks. I'm good, man.
All right.
Thank you.
No problemo. Yeah, that. You don't have to talk to the police unless they're detaining you.
Just important to know your rights so you don't get taken advantage of. They'll try. Police can they can lie to you, but you can't lie to the police. So you always gotta be careful.
They'll tell you can't carry. You can't look at him. He got one too.
They got two.
It's my baby.
They got two of them. This big kid got bigger. Look, that lady was just staring at him like you.
They're the same. Well, here. There, now it's the same. It's just the shoulder side. It's the same thing.
Boy, y'all got some chocolate.
Hi, sir.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
Charles?
Tony. Brother Morris. Tony.
How you doing?
All right.
Mike, nice to meet you.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
All right.
Phil. Nice to meet you.
All right. May I ask a question? I saw you guys on the internet yesterday.
Sure.
And I was wondering why are you walking around so heavily armored?
We're a few people.
I'm not.
less
I'm just a fat guy.
We're a few people less today, but
Billboards don't catch eyes.
exactly. So we had some friends here from a few different states. We have some friends that are from the inner city, Detroit, and we go over there and help them do their thing. They come over here, help us do our thing, and we want to let people know they have the rights. You know, everything from freedom of speech, your Second Amendment, if you encounter the cops, you know, the best thing you do is not say anything. You know, they have to have a reason to stop you, first thing. They tried to stop us, you know, yesterday.
Okay.
We took, you know, we went on our way. Then eventually they caught up with us and said their bit, and then left. It got to the point where they called the head of one of the gun groups around here and said we were trying to bait them. Well, if you aren't doing anything wrong, then what are you afraid of? You know, it works. As long as everybody's on the up and up, you know, protect yourself. There's concealed carry classes for free that are out there.
Okay.
Most people driving by don't see a little gun on his hip.
Or a sign. You see it enough.
But when they're driving by, they see the big gun.
Okay.
Okay, so it kind of catches your eye, and then you stop, and now look, you're talking to us, and we can share our message with you. Now, you don't have to agree with us. We're not forcing anybody to believe. We just want you to know and educate you and say, hey, you know what? You have a right to protect yourself.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And today we walked in West Allis for 2 hours. Not one word. Nobody
And
said
bad and I.
nothing.
So yeah, we do get flack for people thinking that we're coming to the inner city or bad neighborhoods, but you know what? The neighborhoods like this,
is awesome.
you guys here are way more inclined to come up and talk to us and ask questions, and that's what we really like.
Well, the reason I do that is me myself, like I said, I saw you guys on the internet yesterday, and I was sharing with my brother, and my first thought was, as a pastor, as a leader, my first thought
We're not promoting violence.
No. That's my first thought is, when people see that, it does, because it produces fear. It does. It really does. And I'd rather see him with the handgun than a big assault weapon, because the assault weapon it produces fear.
Now, see, you fall into a category here now.
Okay.
Why is this an assault weapon?
The media.
Exactly.
Okay.
Assault is an action.
Okay.
Or assault is a word, excuse me, not an action. I mean, I can beat you to death with a hammer. Are we going to call that assault hammer?
Look here, I can say on the issue of what I know assault weapon is.
Yep.
Assault weapon is me.
Black and ugly.
me.
Yeah.
You know, it's me. All of us are assault weapons. We don't need big guns to be.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So
we're not saying you have to carry a big gun.
No.
It's just a way to catch attention.
Right, but that's what I'm saying, that we are assault weapons.
You can beat somebody to a bloody pulp.
Right.
You're assaulting them.
Yeah, that's assault weapon.
Sure.
The only reason I said the attention of the weapon, it because, like she said, it's an eye catcher.
It is.
It's way better than holding a sign. Honestly, I could stand out here with the sign, and some people would see it, and others would say another idiot protesting. They'll go right by.
And especially with this weekend with the wind, man, that'd be a pain in the butt.
But at the same time, like I said, sometimes we can have a message that you're gonna have negative effect, or you're gonna have positive effect. In the inner city, we already have so much violence coming in and out of this area anyway. And I'll be the first to say, this is me. I would hate for someone to even challenge you guys on that issue. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know. Everybody ain't wrapped tight. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't wrapped tight.
You know the beautiful thing though about being able to protect yourself is we know several ministers, several pastors that carry all day at church. They carry under their robe. If anybody does carry to church, they ask that it's concealed so it doesn't take away from their message.
Right.
And you know, you can march and talk about taking back a neighborhood, you know, that has issues, or people can protect themselves. One of the biggest segments of concealed carry classes, like WisconsinCarry.org does concealed carry classes for free, donation based. Yeah. We do some at a church, and one of the biggest groups is women. Mm-hmm. Single moms that want to protect themselves, women, you know, that their husband may not be around, you know, he's working, whatever. And like I was telling those guys, we went to Gary, Indiana on the way home from Detroit from visiting our buddies. Gary, Indiana, 60% of that city isn't police. Police don't even go there. Now, if you're a group of ladies wanting to take your kid to the park, there's 20 moms out there that are armed at the park. Nobody's going to touch them. Their kids are safe, and if somebody does it, they're able to protect themselves. Versus, you know, telling people you shouldn't do that because it's wrong. Well, if you hurt my kid, you're going to suffer the consequences. That immediately stops the threat. Now, you do have to work on people's behavior down the road to help prevent violence. That is something.
But all right, now you said church, so you guys go to church?
I personally am.
Time to time.
I personally don't know.
Okay.
It's been a while, but I do.
Okay.
Private school.
Okay. Okay. That's a great question I asked. Even in the concealed carry, because I used to carry mine all the time in my car.
Yep.
I'm glad that this recently, a couple of times, I'm glad that I did not because of actions that people tried to take to me. I don't know how I would have reacted. That's why I know that the law that come behind that conceal and carry. You know what I'm saying?
The biggest thing is, community. You get involved with the community, get everybody, wrapped around, and you can prevent it before it ever happens.
You get everybody in these 2 blocks here.
We're up to 300,000 people in Wisconsin with concealed carry permits, and there's people that say they don't want to be on the list, they don't want a permit. They open carry without a permit, perfectly legal. So there's more than 300,000 people in the state of Wisconsin carry. We have more, by capita percentage, we have more people than Texas carry because they have a larger population. They got a million people carry.
I tell you what, I believe the United States have guns or in the streets in any country. I believe that.
I don't know the statistics, but I believe it.
Did you watch the article TMJ4? They showed the scenario they put on out of Iowa, and then they showed the one they put on out of here. And I know some people are guns and the one was in the 90s they did in Iowa, and the one they just did recently. And out of all the tests, they showed how many kids played with it. The only 2 kids in that whole thing that did not play with it grew up around guns. So even if parents don't own guns, I think strongly, teaching kids about it, talking to them. We got 3-year-old. Our best thing is if you see one, don't touch it and tell mom. But we also lock her stuff up. If it ain't on us, it's in the gun safe. And that way, by the time she gets a little older, it's so ingrained in her head, until she knows how to use it, leave it and tell mom.
And that's not even in the home thing. She could be over at a friend's house, and they come across one there. Her friend might be all exactly. She'll be that level-headed individual who's going to say, "Hey, let's just leave it alone. Let's go tell somebody."
We don't want people to go out and just carry because they have that right. We want people to educate themselves, train themselves, be aware, be safe. I'm not carrying.
I was just going to say, you're a great point. Example of that.
I'm not carrying right now because until I feel comfortable shooting that gun and carrying that gun around, I'm not going to put myself or anybody else in harm. So me and him go to the range, we shoot the gun, I get familiar, I learn where I'm comfortable, and so on and so forth. And once I feel like I'm 100% secure and confident, then I will start carrying the gun. Not only that, but I need to know my laws. Because he's not always with me to tell me what to do and how to handle it. So once I know my laws, once I know I'm safe, I'm comfortable, I know how to shoot, I know how to use it, so on and so forth, then
I'm still going.
No, that's a great point.
That's my biggest thing to people.
I like what you said, because and that's a great point. Now here, I don't know y'all from Adam, okay? But I guarantee you, if you guys put something together and put something together where you can put it on TV, you'll have I think people see that, they look at that, they look at it, they'll say hello and stuff, walk up and down the street. But like I said before, there's a positive and a negative effect. But but you said something very good. And now, I think this is what Wisconsin should do, and should probably do it free. If it's a state that we can carry, open and carry, I think we should know the laws first.
Mm-hmm. You should. Guns are taboo that they don't want them in school right now. They don't want to teach anything about them. Teach,
not even school,
or anything.
Have a class, have it on TV. Teach people the laws first before they even carry.
The problem with TV that we find is there's a heavy agenda, especially the news, and that's going, that is the anti-gun agenda and, that kind of thing. So we do, with the free concealed carry classes, we're able to do that. We tell people, even if you never plan on carrying, if you want to know the information, come to the class. And the carry permit does cover more than guns. Stun guns, you know, batons, all that stuff.
Well, it's something to think about. Even though they don't want to do it, it'd be a way to promote it. Because before I carry and conceal that cannon, I'd rather know if I shoot somebody, what's going to happen. That's way more.
It could change your life.
That's way more.
Either way, you're going to be affected.
And it's not just law that affects you; it's your mentality, what you emotionally handle. Are you prepared to carry a gun? And if somebody does come and put a gun to your head, are you going to put your gun to their head? And are you willing to pull that trigger? Are you willing to deal with that conscience of knowing that you pulled the trigger?
Yeah, legal and unfair. Yeah.
It's not just safety, and there's a huge aspect to this. This means when you're carrying, this isn't a toy. This isn't, oh hey look, I'm cool, I got a gun. Right. No, this is, are you willing to use it? Are you willing to protect yourself? Are you ready for the consequences?
Yeah.
Can you emotionally handle this? Can you physically handle this? Are you knowledgeable? That is the importance behind carrying a gun.
Right. And see, now Hugh said something that was strong too. Okay.
You gotta be able to walk away.
Okay, and here, you're actually in the hood. Okay, in the hood, all right? In the hood, you know, people got weapons and everything like that.
Somebody pulled one out yesterday and showed us.
All right, and guess what? And I don't know if anybody will challenge you guys or not. But the question is, you said it very good, is am I big enough to walk away? That's the key.
Yeah.
If I'm big enough to walk away, then I'm big enough that I don't have to.
You have to be.
Wait. I'm big enough that I don't have to walk around with those.
But no.
But here, wait. But what I said before. Wait. What I said before is very powerful because that can promote violence as well as walk away, not violence. That handgun that you got on your side is the thing that is the key to me being the big man to walk away.
So that's why some people choose to conceal it.
Yes,
that way
I was gonna say a lot of people
nobody
have that.
knows it's not in the equation. You know, for that, it's just another tool.
Even if you open carry it, it's still the show of walking away. You know
I totally understand what you're saying, but for what we're doing, you know, out here, obviously, you know, conceal and carry, we'd be a bunch of white guys just walking around. But, you know, for me personally, 95% of the time I conceal and carry.
I tell you what, and I told my brother this yesterday. I said that, and when I saw you guys, I said that it's amazing that they can come into the hood and do that. But if 4 or 5 black guys went into the Sussex area, we would be in danger. We would be carried.
Can I challenge that though? Because like our buddy Elijah that was here.
No. You can challenge it, but knowing Wisconsin, I know that's the truth.
But we got proof.
I agree with you, sadly. I agree with you, sadly.
There's some truth to it.
Yeah, there's definitely truth.
No, not everybody will, but it would promote a fear for people.
But we, like our buddy from Detroit there, he lives in inner city Detroit, and they went to an upscale, you know, ritzy neighborhood, and it was 4 black guys that went there. They didn't get hassled. The cops drove by and waved. It's part of the thing of, you know, if you do it enough, like they didn't stop us down there. They knew their actions. If District 7 would have pressed the subject, they were swarming us for a while. If they would have did it, they knew that they would have a lawsuit coming. You know, it's the same with out here. But I kind of joke about it. You know, there's a difference between morality and the law. Look at switchblades were illegal for quite a while, for 15 years, something like that. They're not illegal anymore. If you're legal to carry a gun, you don't even need a permit. You can carry a switchblade, a butterfly knife, and I haven't seen anybody break out and dance knife fighting anywhere like the movies. You know, it's one of those silly things that how is a straight blade knife any more dangerous than a fixed blade knife? It's and that's a lot of the stuff that's on the news out there, and also they show.
I just pray that the message get out more about the laws of it or anything.
Yeah, I mean, we're by no means encouraging people to go out and carry rifles, but like I said, the message of being able to protect yourself in general. So.
Yeah. Tony, nice to meet you. Please be safe. All right, God bless you.
Thank you very much.
Have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
How you guys doing?
Very good.
Yeah, we're just out in Charles. We're just out let people know they have rights. Everybody's free.
How you doing?
People, and if you don't use them, you lose them. I mean, like we were just talking about, when it comes to anything, when it comes to crime and all that, it all goes back down to community standing together, and it's just another tool that people can use.
Yeah. So like, I don't know, like y'all don't get stopped or nothing?
Oh, we get
They've
stopped.
been driving by. Yesterday they harassed us, and
27 to Burleigh.
That was us.
Yeah, they were supposed to mention.
But that's right. Like when we were down, probably around there, we went down about 6 or 8 blocks down. Is that where we were?
Yeah, we were walking down Burleigh, down to...
I don't know where that was. Yep,
Yeah.
about
we
another 2-3 blocks down there. When we were talking to some people down there, the police department, they came by. They stopped in the middle of the road talking. They're blocking traffic. They're no worse than anybody. If we would have done that, they would have pulled us over and gave us a ticket. Like yesterday, when they were harassing us, and there was enough of us, there was 10 of us, and when we asserted our rights, they knew to get the hell out there and leave us alone. Otherwise, they risked either a lawsuit or looking bad. And right away, they called the head of the gun group and asked them, why we're out there baiting them or whatever. And the thing is, if they aren't doing anything bad, what do they have to hide? If they're going to be a shitty cop, we'll make them look like one, Yeah. But if they left us alone and they did the right thing, and rights are more than freedom of speech and having a gun.
So like y'all all got your CCWs and everything?
Yeah, well, all of us do.
I don't have. They've got theirs on their person. I don't have.
Yeah,
But for what we're doing right now, you don't
our
even
friends
have
from
them.
Michigan that were here yesterday, they didn't have a CCW. You just got to watch school zones.
Yeah.
And the law says you can't knowingly be in a school zone. We didn't see any there. It's been really nice. A lot of people stopped, talked to us, got the information.
What caliber is that?
223 works better than a billboard. You hold a sign, people think you're just another idiot protesting, and nobody thinks twice about it. Carry along gun, everybody comes right up to you and asks you questions. It's amazing. Yeah,
That's the point. You stopped and talked to us.
We had some friends that were just here. They were here yesterday and they left an hour or two ago. They walked with us in West Allis and West Milwaukee and that. They're from Detroit. Our buddy Elijah's from and then the rest of them are from the suburbs of Detroit, and they came out here. We helped them get their message out. They helped us get ours out. And yeah, they see the same issues, in their neck of the woods, crime and all that.
What makes you think we might lose our right?
With the way politics and stuff are nowadays, if enough people don't stand up for them, we're going to lose them. And right now,
They're chipping away at them slowly but surely, making it harder to do things with firearms, restricting where you can go with them.
You're talking about Democrats.
Everybody. Politicians suck in
both
general.
sides are just as bad. But the problem I see is that you have the group of like the white groups that are for your rights and that, and you have the black groups. And if we stand together, that's what scares politicians and that. If we're working together, there's nothing we can't do. But when we're fighting against each other, we're too busy doing that than working on the stuff that matters.
Really going on.
Yeah.
I believe in
They've done some amazing things. They've done some amazing things, around their city. They really around there. They don't have the tool we have. We have an organization that pushed for permitless carry, constitutional carry, and since some people decided to go the route of permitted carry to make some money, we, as a group, gives away free, training. They've trained 10 to 15% of all people in Wisconsin that have concealed carry permits. And that is a major thing, because somebody might not be able to afford $100 for a class and $50 for the permit. Now the price drops from $40 to send in your papers for the permit, free class. Some people can scrape together $40 and take the class, or like we say, that's $40 they could spend at the range or taking a shooting class, doing stuff that actually matters, versus sitting in a classroom for a piece of paper. But Yeah, you can open carry without a permit.
Well, I think the people should be trained in it. It's too easy. I've seen some people shoot themselves.
There's definitely a level of responsibility involved with it. I mean,
There's ignorant people with, you know, that hurt people with cars.
The only thing I don't like, well, is once you buy a gun and it's registered, you kind of like stuck with that, depending on who you sell it to.
get a bill of sale. You know, you get serial numbers, all that.
We also have a great tool too. If you're ever worried about who you're selling it to, you can do the Wisconsin Circuit Courts thing and look up if they're legal to have a gun. You know, if you see a bunch of stuff on there that isn't, you know, right, don't sell it.
Because some guy might be clean all the way through. You go out here and see somebody you really don't like, you cap his ass.
Kind of the same thing that, you know, somebody might get pissed up in a bar one day and, you know, go kill a family with their car. It's a responsibility that people should take serious.
Yep.
Okay. But I definitely see, you know, if you look at, do you watch the news much?
Somewhat.
Okay, so like around last year, do you remember at the Constantina Bar and Grill, the guy was getting robbed, the owner defended himself, and then like a week later, we held a couple of concealed carry classes free for people. But the big thing there is, you know, that's a major thing that's going to affect you. That's the second time that his bar was robbed and he had to defend himself. And like he said, it's a terrible thing to take somebody's life. But in that case,
it all depends on who it is.
Hey. In that case, it's his life or their life, and he met with the family and all that. And
Mike, nice to meet you.
You know, he said that's something that's going to live with him forever. He didn't want to do it, but I just saw y'all on Facebook yesterday. If you don't have it,
yeah, we saw that.
I appreciate that because, you know, these officers really don't even know how to handle a lot of stuff. So, you know, when it comes down to, you know, interactions or whatever.
Wish would have had you come out when Elijah and everybody from Detroit was here yesterday.
Are they from Detroit? That's where they're from? Oh, okay. So
a lot of people didn't even see him. I'm from Appleton.
Oh, okay. So y'all first time. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't even see Elijah. We joke he's the whitest black guy I've ever seen. Apparently.
That was the black guy that was with y'all yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Great guy.
So is the laws like the same or something as far as like Michigan and
Michigan almost mirrors, you know, ours are almost the same there. They can actually, with a concealed pistol permit, open carry on school grounds. Here, you can't touch school grounds. Right. If you got your carry permit? Yeah. So you can be within 1,000 feet of school, you just can't hit school grounds.
Well, that's fair. Down all the school shootings.
And that's the scary thing. You don't see shootings at gun ranges. You don't see them at gun shows where thousands of people are and a lot of expensive stuff. You see them in gun-free zones. You know, I'm a strong one for teachers should be armed if they want to be. There should be.
We're kind of popular.
You know, there are officers that are at the high schools and that. They shouldn't be there unless they're armed. There should be somebody. They need to give people that opportunity.
There ain't no way in hell.
Just so many conduct.
To do something. They can stop you from doing it.
Other than killing them, no. And that's why I think they are.
You just snap overnight. How do you know that?
How you doing?
I mean, you know, they be saying, well, there was signs, this and signs. That's a bunch of bullshit.
No, either he's doing it or he's not.
Somebody can snap overnight. First thing you want to wake up one day and have a lot of seeds. The ones that they catch are usually guys who wanted to do something. Look for a reason.
Once I got it, I was kind of, I don't know, because they might say something, you know, I don't know.
So you literally saw us on Facebook and saw we were out again and just said, I'm going to go find those guys?
That gal in Las Vegas, she just went nuts, took her car and wiped up 70 people. I don't know how many people, but she did 70 people.
Well, that's awesome, man.
And, you know, the difference is nobody talks about restricting another rifle, you know, people's right to travel.
Yeah, you sure can.
Oh, really? I thought you could carry your rifle like
you can, but you can't conceal them. Even, you know, if you have a concealed carry, you can't
you know,
conceal
them.
Okay.
It goes back to people taking personal responsibility for their action.
Give me a rifle.
I would consider that a rifle.
That is sweet.
I got one too.
How much they cost?
Charles got something. He's got something similar to that.
This is from
I believe it's
and they're out of Michigan. Like my buddies nice over there. It's a Condor carrier. This is not a 308. Virtually any rifle that the police have that, you know,
well, that's great. You know, that's what we want. You know, we go to like West. We were in West Allis this morning, and nobody even batted an eye. You know, we get asked a lot. Well, why do you come to neighborhoods like this? You know, why don't you go to like Brookfield or Wauwatosa?
I think
they could care less. They're sitting behind their, you know, security systems and their fancy little stickers and
shit that it's
we get the most. We get the most love when we come, you know, to areas like this.
Well, and that can't do it.
Turn a dog on your shoulder.
That's kind of the thing that we also go ahead starting out in California. They wanted to ban anybody from having body armor. So you can go for $200, get a company vest that is no different than wearing a sweatshirt. It's thin, you know, all that. And you might not like guns, but that's a massive way of protecting
Which one did I meet you guys on?
And they wanted to make it illegal.
Which one did I meet you guys on?
The open carry.
I don't remember offhand.
Constitutional carry.
Open carry, Wisconsin. It's open carry / constitutional.
Yeah. I know it changed around.
Bill switched it. Yeah.
It's Wisconsin open constitutional open carry.
But if you just do open carry,
knew that. That I knew. Everybody was saying y'all was the police at first.
No, well, Will had a vest on, and he has a badge that says shiny badges don't grant special rights. It's kind of, you know, they think they get on a power trip once they put the badge on. That's what it's talking about. It's kind of a thing from Cop Block. Yeah, we also promote, you know, to cover your ass, cell 411. Everybody has a cell phone nowadays. You can use it for like a community watch kind of thing. You can use it, you know, a group of friends or a geographical area, whatever you want to do. It saves video to the cloud. One of the settings is it puts a fake delete button on. If something's happening and a cop or somebody deletes the thing, you restart your phone and the video's right back there. That will protect your butt so many ways. One of our guys was using that yesterday, and it's amazing. It's free, and they use it in many different countries now. But that's also one of them by the founders of Cop Block paid for that.
So you said it's 411?
Cell 411.
Cell 411?
I think 911, but 411.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it really can empower a community. Is the thing, you know.
You need to record.
It's 100% community driven.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, you see something sketchy going down, you know, you can do that. Every neighbor knows about it right now, kind of thing. But yeah, the dude that was with us, he sends out an alert. His lawyer's on his list. Everybody, he has a copy of the video already. It's up in the cloud, kind of thing.
Great.
Well, yesterday they went to harass us. They stopped us. We didn't want to talk. We kept going. Later they came and they said their piece, and every once in a while they circle the block or whatever, and they're good. But you know, if you don't keep them at check every once in a while. I mean, when we were down on the other side of Burleigh, the other side of Fond du Lac Ave, is it?
First?
Yeah, they're sitting right in the middle of the road blocking traffic, just bullshitting with each other. If we did that, we'd have a ticket. We might be getting our car impounded. And we said something. We said, you're no worse than a common criminal. First thing he says, you're walking the line. Go get bent, dude. You know.
Walking the line.
Maybe if he was actually doing his job instead of, you know, harassing people kind of thing.
I didn't hear that one.
Yeah.
He said that?
Well, I was walking.
I think it was threshold. You're pushing a threshold or something. I think is what he said. Yeah. And he said it. You know, the tone he said it, you could tell he was getting ticked off with us.
Well, the first thing he did was jump on the phone. The lieutenant from down there knows the head of the gun group, and call him. Your boys are out baiting us. Well, if you're not being a piece of crap and you're out doing your job, there's no baiting. You're not doing anything wrong. You know, you leave us alone.
You're gonna find a lot of that. The area we were in, there was plenty of other things for them to be doing.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to keep walking?
Yeah, definitely. Go down. I was going to go down another block or two.
Have a good one, sir.
Go home and eat them.
Take it easy. Be safe.
Yeah, I parked up the street. You spotted me?
Yeah, I didn't see your truck though. Where is it?
That turned out to be a fantastic idea.
Yeah. Am I still on?
Yeah, but you got one bar.
That's fine. I'm running until she dies every time.
All right.
And then I'm on cell phone after that. It's probably 2 bars.
I'm good for.
Where are you from?
Milwaukee.
Okay.
Well, I was born in Chicago, but Milwaukee.
Yeah.
I'm good for another 3.5 hours.
Oh.
Yeah, I want to get mine. What was that?
They will throw you under the bus.
I cannot hear a word she's saying.
That is the acronym.
See what? What, she wants to see the rifle? I'll show her my rifle.
If you want to know some information, you can go to wisconsincarry.org. There's free concealed carry classes. Works better than holding a sign.
I gotta say, I can't hear a word she's saying.
There goes the cop right there. That van. Yeah. I've seen the badges on the sidearms.
It works better than holding a sign. And it works better than us holding a sign. More people come up and talk to us. It's amazing. Nobody's afraid. Normally, this is what I carry.
Yeah,
when we're out
this
talking
moment.
to people, this works better than me holding a sign.
No, but it caught your attention.
Yep.
Don't be camcording me. Yeah, I don't like that.
There's no expectation of privacy in public,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
We're all kind of...
Like, when you're carrying a little gun, you wouldn't have seen it walking on the other side of the street.
But you can see
But
that
these is complete
five shooters.
It works better than holding a sign, though.
It's too windy. It's too windy to be
What is
holding.
the camera for?
It helps keeps us safe. Yeah,
Documenting
yesterday we got hassled by the police.
accountability.
Where y'all live?
I live from in Appleton. There's some of them from Milwaukee.
I live in Milwaukee.
We had a group here with us from Detroit yesterday. They do this around there, so we go and help them get the message out.
That we can conceal and carry.
Yeah, open
Or
carry,
carry in
you
general.
don't need a permit. You just got to watch out for school zones. Concealed carry, you need a permit. And then you can walk in a school zone, but not school grounds.
So I don't need a permit to do what you're doing right now?
No, but there's
No, I'm not
Okay.
done.
You just have to watch out for school
there's
zones.
extra rules for you
Yeah.
if you don't have a concealed
If
carry.
you have one, it really unlocks a lot of places you can go. You don't have to worry about that 1,000-foot, school zone, but you still can't go on a school grounds.
You gonna let me shoot a pigeon real quick?
Yeah, I don't care. You can take a picture.
No, I said shoot a pigeon.
Oh, no, I didn't hear that.
I was gonna say, when you said yeah, I'm like, what?
No, I thought she said a picture.
Oh.
But yeah, see, they're real.
I like that. That is so what's up. I like
Would you guys have came and talked to us if we didn't have anything? We're just holding a sign.
Yeah.
Yes, I would.
Most people would go by and
Because
never
I
even
would
notice
wanna
we were there.
understand what is the meaning behind it.
But
So y'all got no flyer and nothing.
We're out.
ran out of them.
We were out and about yesterday also, so.
At most, all I have is a pocket Constitution.
Cool.
That's what they teach in school.
So what y'all just walking?
Just walking and talking to people.
Exercising.
Yeah, I really wish some of the people that talked to us today would have talked to us yesterday, because
one of those.
our friends from Detroit,
the
they
rifle?
have a whole other perspective.
It depends on what kind you get.
I want one of those.
Well, I mean, they're all the same concept, but it's different makes. Or
My buddy had a business. He made this lower, and then the upper's manufactured one. It's a little comedy thing. It's the donkey show. I got one that's the Killdozer. I got one that's Super Troopers. Have you ever seen the Super Troopers movie? That's based on that.
So how much will I pay for that?
There's a guy that I want to say down in Kentucky went crazy.
you can get one. You can get one as low as 600.
He had this.
It depends when you buy them. I bought mine, and when I bought mine, I paid almost
You don't get
1,200.
none of this fancy stuff.
Yeah, that's extra.
Man, you should put your number on here so
He
y'all
just
can
got
make
fed
mine
up. There was no
fancy,
legal way he did it, and he bulldozed the
Gun
whole
stores
thing.
do that for you.
So he just snapped on everybody in the city? So that's why
I collect stuff like that. They're not finished. All they are is a chunk of metal, which is funny because all it is this with no pieces on it. That's the gun. It has a serial number.
because I've been shot before.
Guns aren't scary, it's the person behind the trigger.
You know what? I got a scar right here. I've been shot. I was shot when I was a little kid in the leg.
With a BB or a real gun?
22. I got a scar right
The
there.
scariest part.
12 years old.
Yeah.
The scariest part around here is the stuff that happens, like the boy that was at the park and took a ricochet and got killed, or the kid that was in his house, I think he was 4, and took a ricochet and got killed.
Yeah.
That to me, that's just tragic.
Well, I should try. Y'all is that's tough. I like that in y'all.
Yeah, and that's
I really do. That is so sweet. I wish I had my phone in it.
But like we tell
You got
people,
your
have a right to protect yourself.
like what we tell people is most of the time you would never even know. I'd be behind you at Walmart or whatever, and when I'm standing in line, nobody knows that on me. There's other times when it's hot in the summer, I wear it on my belt like that, and it's legal to do that too, but
people won't typically know that. I mean, if we didn't have these, you wouldn't even see us with these. People don't notice.
The police ain't saying nothing to y'all?
They tried yesterday, and you know,
they tried to y'all.
They tried to harass us, and we just kept walking, and then they said their bit.
AR-15.
AR-15. They got on the phone and called the head of our Wisconsin Carry, our gun group, and gave them a hard time. But they try to say we're baiting them. We said if you're not being crooked, you're not doing anything wrong.
Have no CCW though?
Not for open carry.
Not for open carry.
Not for open carry?
The open carry.
So ain't no bullets in those?
So if they're not doing anything,
no
police aren't doing anything.
It's not loaded.
Well, what good if it's not loaded?
Exactly, so it is loaded?
Of course it's loaded.
When they came and talked to us,
if something happens, am I supposed to beat somebody to death with it?
Right, you can't even. I thought they said you're supposed to like hide your gun, but you can't have no bullets in it.
When you're transporting.
Okay.
Now, with a sidearm, if you don't have your conceal and carry, it has to be unloaded in the trunk of your car.
Well, what if you do have it?
If you do have it, you can have it right where just like this.
In your car and everything.
Yes. Now,
I just took my boyfriend's gun.
Rifles are different though. Long guns, rifles, and shotguns, even if you have your conceal and carry, they have to be unloaded in a vehicle. You cannot have a long gun in a vehicle that's loaded.
Okay, so if he is in a vehicle and he has his CCW, he's able to have his gun loaded?
A handgun, yes.
And it was a handgun.
And he had a CCW?
And he has a CCW. And they took his CCW and gave him 2 years papers.
If he wasn't doing anything bad,
He wasn't doing anything bad. He had a little marijuana, so they tried to put it together and make it a whole big crime.
Yeah.
One of the best defense lawyers in the state is about an hour that way, and it's Tom Grieve.
Tom Grieve? Yeah. Because, I mean, even the police in the report said he wasn't violent or nothing, and they kept saying that, but they still took it. So that was some bullshit, right?
Yeah, if you want to exercise that freedom, I would suggest doing it when you're not carrying a firearm. Because I personally got nothing wrong with smoking.
You should never have got it taken away for that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it has to be a felony for them to take it away, right?
And it wasn't a felony amount, it was like 10 grams.
One of my buddies was going to a protest they had in downtown Detroit. And have you ever been over that way? Okay, the bridge to Canada is so easy to get. If you get turned around, you get on the bridge of Canada. Yeah, if you get caught on the bridge of Canada, there's no spot for you to turn around. And he had his pistol on him. He never knew about the guys in the back. He just gave him a ride. There's people going the same thing. Didn't really know him personally. Got nailed with 2 joints in the back, had his pistol on his hip. And it's a whole nother game when the feds, the Border Patrol or Homeland Security's doing that. In the end, they didn't charge him with anything, but because drugs were involved, they kept his pistol. But Michigan, you can have your medical marijuana card.
Man, they need to come to Milwaukee because some people really need it.
I have a big problem with the marijuana laws. To me, it's safer than alcohol. I've never heard of anybody, smoking a joint and beating somebody.
Right.
They might sit on the couch and order some.
The only thing you're gonna murder is a fucking cake.
Yeah.
Right. And yep, some cookies and milk.
It's so stupid that So whoever gets elected, I don't like any of them, but somebody better take that off the drug list.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Nice meeting you guys.
Have a wonderful day.
Talk to us.
Yeah, we like when people stop.
So you didn't give me no number.
We're out. Anybody have a pen on them?
I do not have a pen.
Look up WisconsinCarry.org. Free concealed carry classes, lots of information.
WisconsinCarry.org.
Yep. There's also a Facebook page, Wisconsin Carry, a group. Lots of information.
Have a wonderful day.
Thank you again.
Okay, cool guys.
All right.
Have a good day, ladies.
Yep, you have a good day.
All right, y'all have a good one.
Thank you. Freaking awesome.
This is like going so good.
Let's cross and head.
First it's spread on social media.
The only thing I have is the good old pocket Constitution.
I like that. But you guys are I like the positive moves you guys are making to interacting with the community.
Appreciate that.
I'll be down by Marquette too, interacting, trying to bring the community together and different cultures. That's what we need to do, is come together. Well, I like the positive move.
Yesterday we had our friends from Detroit that they do this all through Lower Michigan and Detroit and that.
So you travel around the city?
Yeah, and they do it all around there. I've been with them for a few different times.
Okay.
I've been with the guys from Indiana, all over Indiana.
Okay.
The guys from Detroit, they go out east, out west.
I like that. I like that. It shows what the positive moves the law enforcement is trying to do out through the community.
And with their group, you know, we're still meeting people and all that. We've been doing this for a couple of years. Their group, they know so many people that my buddy gets stopped on the streets and all that. They have people from every income and everything.
Every aspect of culture.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that.
Well, we were talking with our one buddy. It's kind of funny that his lawyer that helped him when the cops gave him shit.
Okay.
Well, he was open carrying there before he had his concealed carry permit, and they tried to say it was concealed and all that. He caught it on film and all that, and now his lawyer helps him. You know, if he needs something, checks in on him. You know, the community is real
That's
close.
what I want to. That's what I've been trying to. By me being disabled, I'm an insulin-dependent diabetic. Have my body don't function. I'm trying to interact with the law enforcement. I can catch the next bus. I'm supposed to catch it.
Well, you got to get going as well, too. So if you need to get going.
But I got the as good you gave me. That's it.
Wisconsin,
see you guys again.
We'll be around.
Okay.
Take care, sir.
Thank you.
Take care.
Okay.
Have a good day. You guys take care. You too.
Take care.
So for y'all to carry those like that, you gotta have paperwork on you for them?
Not to open carry, no.
You just gotta watch out. You can't be in a school zone within 1,000 feet of school. If you have your carry permit, you can. You just can't be on school grounds. We also let people know if anybody's interested in a concealed carry class, free classes, wisconsincarry.org. Everybody donates their time. .org. Yeah, it's easy to remember, Wisconsin Carry. And there's Facebook page.
Yeah, Facebook as well.
Yep.
I appreciate it, boss. Take it easy.
Yeah, you guys have a nice day. Also let people know where to get free concealed carry classes and that.
Y'all got a card or something? Y'all got any cards?
We're all out. We've been talking to people all day, so I can give you a website, wisconsincarry.org. Lots of information on their Facebook group. Free concealed carry classes. Yeah, around here they do a lot of concealed carry classes around Milwaukee. Everybody donates their time. They're donation based too. Also, everybody has cell phones usually. You know, nowadays everybody has cell phones. Cell 411, the app, amazing. Think of you know, your community watch kind of thing is neighbors bonding together. You know, cell 411, you can do a group of friends for any reason, or you can do a geographical location. So you know, you can put anybody else in this area that would have that thing. If something happens, somebody's getting harassed, or you see something, you can send out the alert, the video goes to the cloud. You can even put a dummy delete button. Somebody deletes it off your phone, restart your phone, and it's right back there again. So I mean, it can really save your butt. But for the community side of it, it's amazing. It brings people together.
Damn right, I walk with mine like you.
Well,
we did have a guy who just walked up to us maybe like an hour ago. He was walking with us and he ended up going
He just happened to see us and he ran home and
yesterday we had a group of my friends from Detroit that were here. We walked with them there and helped them, and they came here and yeah, we went the other way off of Final Line yesterday. Walked for about 10 miles or so. But just letting people know, and I kind of laugh because
in about a year, I'm gonna be just walking around with y'all too, with the same.
See, we always recommend people get their carry permit, just because you don't have to worry about school zones. You still can't go on school grounds and all that. But right now, if you know the laws, you know what you're doing, you don't need a carry permit. You can carry a pistol or rifle.
as long as you're of age and...
Yeah, just know the laws and what you're doing and all that. But the big issue is everything's so compact here that most towns you almost need your carry permit. But private property, you don't need one. You know, businesses that are private, that's all private land. You know, even if it's in a school zone, that's private land.
Okay. Yeah. We all carry inside our homes. Home is actually one of the most dangerous
A lot of people
places.
don't think to do that.
Yeah, it's the most dangerous place is home.
It's pretty neat.
You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, that's what the fuck. I mean, I agree with you on that. One of those dangerous places here.
Do you remember about last year when the Constantina Bar and Grill got robbed? It was all over the news. They got robbed. The owner shot and killed the dude robbing the place. It's the second time he had somebody try to rob him. And we ended up doing 2 free concealed carry classes there the next week. But yeah, it's a huge thing.
I mean, like the other day,
protected him.
Keep going, guys. Just talking about letting people know that they're free individuals and have rights, and you should exercise those rights. Perfectly legal, and they sure are. Well, to be fair, I do have a BB gun that does look exactly like this. It just has an orange tip on the end, so you know it's not real.
They got all them guns. So them all your guns?
Well, I only got 2 of them on me. No, I can't do that.
Lies and stuff?
Everything's perfectly legal. I mean, I'm guessing you guys are under the age of 18, but well, regardless, even at 19, yeah, 18 you can carry rifles and long guns. You gotta be 20. No, it's not automatic. It's semi-automatic, but at 8.
It's not an assault rifle.
Assault is a word. It's just a word. Yeah.
So, I mean,
y'all recording this?
Yep. It's for accountability and safety, and just to document what we do. We share it with other people.
So y'all just hold these guns to show people that it's legal to have them?
A lot of, well, obviously.
More to it.
A little more to it.
You're right.
It's nice to have guns.
There's politicians and, you know,
so
people trying to take
with a
them.
40 on them. They ain't gonna get in trouble?
You'd get in trouble because you're underage.
We're not encouraging violence. We're not encouraging people
or anything illegal. I mean, obviously, you being, you know, too young, it would be illegal for you to do it.
When you get older,
y'all got the paperwork for that?
You don't need to. We're open carrying. It's legal. You don't need any paperwork or no license for that to open carry.
Alright, so I get a key.
Well, there's more to that. I mean,
Y'all just walk around every day to show people?
Not every day, just once in a while, but
we don't normally carry like this.
no.
We always.
This is easier than holding up a sign. You know, a lot of people don't read signs.
Yeah.
That's
our sign.
Yeah.
A lot of people talk to y'all about that.
Oh, lots of people stop to talk to us.
All
Sure.
over. But we're happy about that. We're glad about that.
So yeah.
You see one of the 40s real quick.
No, we can't
use that.
Just let people know that, you know.
Yeah, we packing, you know.
We don't do it to be cool. There's nothing to be cool about.
We packing out here. Alright, let's be sure.
Take it easy, guys. Be safe.
Yeah, because I put my road down.
I seen it, I turned around like I ain't seen it. I was like, oh, man. No, you good, man. You good. I'm already. Where are you coming from?
Turned out to be a really, really good day.
Sure did. I'm glad you kept pushing the point that we should go somewhere else.
I was getting bored over there. Elijah's gonna be just
Oh yeah, he was.
He wanted to come right back here.
Yeah.
He was like, I want to carry it. Let's go back there. They were fun.
How you doing? What's it?
Protesting?
No, we're just out and about showing people that they're free people and have rights, and you should exercise those rights. There's people trying to take them away from you. Use them or lose them.
That's okay. It's okay.
AR-15. Semi-automatic rifle. I mean, it's nothing fancy. Just,
Are y'all just carrying it around?
yeah, we're just going out and talking to people and
letting them know about their constitutional rights. Freedom of speech.
That's a machete?
Huh? No, it's not a machete. It's a knife. It's a tool.
same with the firearm.
It's not a weapon.
Firearms are tools.
It's not a weapon. It's not dangerous. It's only dangerous in the wrong hands.
That's one of them Call of Duty games.
What?
Call of Duty. It's a game called Call of Duty.
Oh yeah. You'd see something similar in Call of Duty, sure.
That's the same one, right?
Yeah, I mean it's a different company, but it's the same platform, same kind of gun, yeah.
Y'all got pistols? Or
Yeah, I do.
y'all got
Yeah, most of us, I think. A Glock 22.
Something like this. This is the first generation that came out. $318. the second generation came out, is pushing, you know, $380, $400, but Glocks are $600. You can, if you don't have money, you can get something as basic as a high point. It just works. It's ugly. It's big. It's $120 new. And you know, to some people, $120 is a ton of money. I have a friend of mine that had a high point for, Aaron, what, 4 or 5 years, and now she finally was able to save up enough to get something else, and that was the only gun that she had for that long. The rifle? I actually built it. So my buddy made this part. The upper was off of my other one. I put the other one together out of pieces. I bought it as I had money. All together, I think I had $800-900 into it. But you can buy one for $400, $500 now. That AK that the guy was carrying that was with us.
Just somebody who's like, you know, like I said, lots of people can come up talking to us.
You can get it for about $500 nowadays. What about yours?
They can go up too. Heck.
Is what Yep. The new generation of them is about $380 because they changed some stuff. They got popular.
It all depends, like you said, on what you want. And so, I mean, heck, like mine, I bought mine during a gun scare after Obama was elected. He was talking about getting rid of guns. This is when I bought mine. I paid $1,300 for this, but
and now it's probably an $800 gun, $900 gun.
Yeah, but saving grace for mine, it's a law enforcement government issue. It doesn't mean nothing, but it was designed, or it was built to go to like a law enforcement agency. This was overstock, so
the coolest thing that they did with the laws right now is for people that don't.
That's 30. That'll hold 30. Yep.
They did it. They did the thing with.
Well, they have 60 that would be a little bit fatter. And if you got 100 round, it'd be like a big drum. It'd be a big circle. You'd notice it'd be way bigger.
Now anybody that is legal to carry a gun can conceal a knife without a permit. And most of us have one knife or another on us. Like you know, this one I use for everything. The other one's just for self-defense. We gotta get going. I was supposed to be home 2 hours ago. So. See you guys.
Have a good one, guys.
Be safe. Yeah. How you doing? Just letting everybody know they're free. You got rights. Make sure you use the rights before you lose them. Just letting everybody know that they have rights. Make sure you know your rights. Yep. Yeah, if you got your carry permit, you don't got to worry about school zone or anything like that, because it can't be on school grounds. Go around.
No reason to act like that.
Nope. Yeah, if you got a concealed carry permit, that's what we recommend. You can open carry, you can conceal carry.
Nope.
Good man. That's good.
Good deal.
Yep. Yeah, we're letting people know about free classes.
Are you carrying right now? Are you carrying one?
Yep. Who'd you take for a class? Okay. Yeah, we tell people about WisconsinCarry.org. We do free classes around here.
What's that you got right there?
Pocket Constitution, or are you talking about the gun? Just an AR. Same as.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to know their rights.
Well, we gotta.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Thank you for stopping.
Not yet. I will see.
Yep, drive safe, guys.
Gotta get going. Have a good day.
I have a feel.
Hey.
You know. Yeah, no, we're not killing people.
We're all telling people, you know, you have a right to carry and use it before you lose it.
Yeah, exercise your rights. People try and take them away from you.
Educate.
We were out yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, we have groups.
Educate yourself on laws and, you know, go get your concealed carry, be safe with it.
I have a Glock 22.
Smith & Wesson, M&P, and then I got a shield here.
So you can own body armor too?
Yep, body armor is
Perfectly legal, yeah.
Like carrying that?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can wear body armor whenever. Now, on the off chance you were going to be a dumbass and commit a crime while wearing body armor, instantly ups it to a felony, I believe, isn't it?
Yeah, it's something.
Yeah, you get in big trouble if you commit a crime wearing body armor. That isn't a Bushmaster AR-15.
Mm-hmm.
So you carrying?
Not yet. I think you should know how to shoot and hit your target.
No, we're not.
And know all your
I live in the Milwaukee area.
Do you live in this area right here?
This neighborhood, no.
No. Okay, so but you're gonna carry your guns in our area. Why you don't go carry your guns in your area?
I've carried literally in my neighborhood.
Okay, so y'all come into our area and carry them guns, and what y'all showing out, y'all want to prove that y'all could do it?
No.
So y'all want to get into some issue in this area so y'all can use the guns?
Sir, you're the first issue we've had today, apparently.
I know, because the reason why is because you come over here like you want to intimidate an individual or get an individual to start
Not
something.
at all. We've had so much great interaction today.
I know, but no, I'm not intimidated, but I think that this is a wrong sign to be sending individuals in my area. This is my area. This is where I live at.
I know.
And so if you want to carry your guns and do all that and do the parade, go to your area and do that. We don't need this activity here.
We get so much great interaction when we come to areas like this.
Because you're protecting us.
No,
because you're an officer.
I'm not an officer.
Okay,
I'm a regular Joe, everyday guy.
Why,
I tell you what, we go to Brookfield.
That's what I'm saying. I guarantee you
people,
don't go to Brookfield and
they
do that.
hate us there.
I know you.
They're behind their security stickers and whatnot. They want nothing to do with us. People,
but you know what? This is ridiculous that you walk down our area carrying those guns, and you got individuals out here that's carrying these guns illegally, and then you come over here and then make it seem like it's okay for that or something to look forward to.
How many people do you see?
Individuals.
How many people do you illegally see carrying guns that flaunt it?
A lot.
And
a lot.
They walk up and down in groups like this.
Yes, a lot, and we need to eliminate that. We don't need individuals coming over here to try to say, "Oh, here we're going to do a parade and let's do this," because this is not the area that you're protecting. This is not the area that you're concerned about.
We're not here to
go to your area that you're concerned about, that you're interested in protecting.
We're concerned about people in general.
No, that's not it. You're hoping that some incident happened in this area that you can use your gun.
Why would I do that? Then I have the legal ramifications. I have the psychological. If I ever had to kill somebody, I got to live with that for the rest of my life. Do you think I'd ever want to kill somebody?
This is almost like a hunting experience.
No, my God.
That's what this is portraying to me, that this is similar to 100%.
Can I tell you exactly what I've told them? Can I tell?
See, that's your right. That's your right.
Stop. Can I tell you exactly what I've told them and everybody else, and what is on video of me saying? I am out here to tell people that I want them to know that they have a right to carry first off. But the second off is don't go out and buy a gun. Guns aren't tools. Guns aren't toys. Guns you don't flash. I'm not carrying right now, and I'm not carrying right now because if I pull a gun out, I can't shoot my target.
Listen, okay,
and
our environment is totally different. Your environment and the way you
don't know our environment.
You
don't know our environment.
Mindset. I kind of got a great idea of your environment. You're not used to an individual walking around with a gun strapped to him or a assault rifle strapped to their body walking down the street. You're not used to that in your environment.
About a mile back, there's a dude that lives around here that was with us. Yesterday we had a group that we walk with from Detroit. They live in the inner city Detroit. They came here and walked with us.
Okay, what I'm asking you is, what is the meaning of you walking through my community with assault rifles, and what are you trying to prove, and what are you trying to accomplish?
Trying to educate people, tell them where to get free classes. There is a ton of free classes around here.
Okay, we understand that. Okay, look, we can handle our own community. We don't need individuals coming out from Brookfield or anybody else trying to tell us, let's protect our community.
I live in Milwaukee, sir.
Okay,
yeah,
you don't live in the inner city. You don't live in the midst of this.
Actually, I have.
How bad is this?
This area is pretty bad, and so this is not setting no example for this. This is seeming like this is a hunting ground for y'all guys. Y'all coming up here like a deer sitting up there. Now a guy come up here and try to do something to y'all, then y'all able to shoot him. That's all it is.
Can I talk for just a second? Can everybody in this neighborhood carry a gun? Everybody in that neighborhood carry a gun?
No, everyone legally cannot carry guns in these areas. No.
You're always going to have that. I believed in the pardon board that they had it, but because of our current governor, he screwed everybody over when he took the pardon boards away.
Yeah. But you know what? I'm just saying, the way this situation looks out, it's a boastful, prideful situation that you're trying to portray to us that you're the ones that could do this and do the things that you want to do.
We've talked told every single person.
We've asked people
But
here in
what
your
you do it
community
in
to
your
get
area
together.
that's your community.
Do you know how many people?
What
I'm telling you,
community do you live in?
I live
Why
in the
can't you
south
do it
side
in your-
market.
why
I'm
can't
telling
you
you,
do it in your community?
I have. We've
Okay,
literally
okay.
we posted
But why do you
flyers
come
and
over here?
somebody put
Why
one
do you
on
come over here?
my home
That's
where
what I'm
I
saying.
live.
We got enough words to be spreading,
we were
but not
asked to come
guns
over
is
here.
not the thing that we need to be spreading here.
We were
That's something that
We're
we
not
need to get
promoting
from.
violence. We are not. we're
No,
totally
that's what it
against
is.
violence.
You're not promoting mine. Everybody who drive down the street is not looking at y'all and say, "Oh, they're a violent group." No, I still feel that they're a militia. I feel that they're actually carrying these guns because they want to use them guns in my community.
And that's just ignorance. I mean,
I
that
know.
is no
That is
No,
ignorance.
it's not.
It
Because
is.
You should.
And you know what?
Why would
You
you be able?
you have
why
been
would
the
you-
most
why would
aggressive
y'all
person
guys-
we've talked to
y'all
in the
guys
2
get in a
days.
group
You said
and come
militia.
up-
You
and
said
y'all
militia.
guys get in the group and come over here and say, "Oh, let me show off my assault rifle." Go to Brookfield and do that.
You said militia.
Yeah.
Go to Brook. No, you
Go
don't.
back
That's
up.
why you come over here. Because
done that.
Brookfield have a problem with y'all guys doing that.
No.
No, it's no way that y'all guys walking down the street in Brookfield in a neighborhood, residential neighborhood, with those assault rifles and y'all feel that it's
It's
okay.
a word. It's a word.
I'll carry
It's
my
not
gun
possible.
anywhere. I'll feel comfortable
Brookfield
carrying my
authorities
firearm.
will be on y'all case and
But
say,
that-
"Oh, that's a
that
little
is
too
the
much."
same-
We
Y'all
have the
guys,
authorities
you have
here.
the right,
Hold on.
but go home.
We have
And
the
you guys
authorities
can get
here
in your
doing that.
car
It's
and
the
go
same.
home.
Bullshit is if somebody saw you in any other community and said the same stereotypical shit. We had our buddy Elijah from Detroit was here. It was their idea to come here with us.
And he's a black guy.
He's from inner city Detroit. He's from the same kind of
Everybody
neighborhood as around
have a
here.
black
I go.
friend.
He asked me to
Everyone
join him
does.
over.
But we had another guy who
It was his
was from
idea.
this neighborhood who joined us.
What y'all doing? Y'all taking advantage of our low poverty. Y'all taking advantage of our opportunity. Yes, y'all are.
I don't think you
Yes,
know
y'all are.
where I came from.
It don't matter. I'm not judging
And
you
where
as
I'm-
because of your color. I'm not judging you as because of your heritage or your background. I'm judging you because of the parade that's coming down the street with the assault rifle.
I would invite
That's what
you
I'm
to come and
judging.
join us in my community.
That's
I
what
have
I'm judging.
No problem.
No,
Nobody else has you.
And
because
nobody-
I'm guaranteeing you can't go to your community and do this stuff.
I have.
Yeah,
we
we
have.
can.
No,
I
why are you
have.
not there?
Because I've been there already.
Okay, and everything is so
Go on
safe and
YouTube.
perfect there.
Go check
We're not
YouTube.
saying
It's not safe anywhere.
There's
That's
not,
why we-
nowhere is
Okay,
100%
okay,
safe.
So what is it? Y'all protecting us
Can you
then?
legally purchase a firearm?
No, I cannot legally purchase a firearm, no. But I don't need you to protect me.
We're not here to
We're not here to
protect you.
protect you.
Okay, I don't
We're
need
here
you
to
to have
educate.
a firearm in my presence. I don't need you to be in my community. If this is my house, I wouldn't want you right here next to me with a firearm.
You know how many people that have pulled over to talk to us that have their conceal?
ignorant.
They
Because-
have their conceal and carry.
I
They
know.
have a
I
firearm.
know, because
They
you
were
know they
excited to
they
see
driving down there
people
saying, "Oh, this
bring.
is so great," but that's
They
that's
did.
ignorant.
They
We
thought
got
it was
so
great
many
that they were
problems
spreading
with these guys got
knowledge.
illegal firearms and firearms that shouldn't be on the street, and people who do have legal firearms.
So
But
shouldn't the
these
good
should
guys
not be
carry?
here at this point in time because they're not being used in a productive manner.
Yes, they
That's
are.
our problem
We're
here.
we're
That's
drawing
our
people
problem
in
our
to
area.
share information and
That's
share
our
knowledge.
problem in our area.
But that's what we're
Problem in our
telling you.
area is different than the problem in your area.
That's what.
One thing also that we're letting people know is for the community-based stuff, you don't even need a firearm. Cell 411. Everybody has a cell phone. Community watch.
So let me ask
One
you-
button you can hit. Everybody in blocks knows there's something going on, or just your friends.
Okay, let me ask you this. You got a camera there, right? It records everything that goes on.
That's for my protection, yes.
Right, it's for your protection, and then if something ever
That's
happens,
our way.
and you'll be legally have a legal documentation of what went wrong, right? So it seems like you're deer hunting. Are you deer hunting? Are you looking for deer? Are you looking for black individuals who don't have firearms, who are ignorant or
How
strung
can you
out
say
on
that when there
drugs,
was
who's going to
black-
maybe do some stupid shit to try to attack
I
you?
really wish Elijah was here right
How
now.
can you say that when there was black guys that went
why
with us?
that's why you have that. You having that to protect yourself.
No, we
so
got hassled
when
by the
things
cops
do
over
happen,
there is why I
when
have
things
that.
do happen, you'll be able to protect yourself. You'll be legally.
And I plead for every person to do the same. Cell
But you could come up
411
to
is
us
the
with
way
a
you
cell
can
phone and
videotape
record
and
us.
Go home to your
yourself.
community. Go home to your
You're
community.
the first person who
Go
has
to
said
your
that.
community because they ignorant. They don't know their information. They don't know they don't have to get harassed by the officer. They don't.
A
know
lot of
that-
them didn't. A
I
lot.
know they don't. A lot of them
But
don't
now
know.
they
A lot
do.
of them don't have information.
Now they have that information.
No,
by
they don't
walking
have
and
the information
talking to
because
us.
y'all walking in our community with guns out, and this is not the thing that we're trying to portray in our community. We need something better than this. Guns is not something that we need to promote. We got a lot of other issues that need to be promoted here than guns. So it's a lot of things that need to be addressed even before we even even get to that issue about protecting ourselves in this manner or this manner. There's a lot of social issues, a lot of mental issues, a lot of poverty issues that need to be addressed first.
What about bringing communities together then?
But you're not in my community. You're not going down to the community center to when they protesting, when they got an issue with our common council in this area. No, are you in this area? Are you in this area? Do you go? Okay, let me ask you this.
This is the first time it's blown up.
Have you ever went to a community function
The
here in this
consolidation
area?
march.
I went to school up the street.
Where was it?
I didn't go. My buddy Will
Okay,
did. He's
and
the
what
same
year?
one that was around here walking yesterday.
It was middle school. I went to Jackie Robinson.
Thank you.
But so yeah, I spent 3 years of my life in this neighborhood.
Okay. By just transferring yourself from where you're from. I'm not frightened. I'm not afraid at all.
We're not trying to frighten
in any
anyone.
way. But my point is the message that you're sending. You think that you're helping, but I understand the true meaning of what y'all guys are trying to portray.
We're trying to
Yes, it is.
really don't.
Because you just want to register. You just want to in your mind to feel that you're gonna justify what happens.
That's your opinion, and you're entitled to that opinion.
We're not going to agree on it.
I think that's where we're at.
I think you know what? I'm going to the police station right there.
They know we're here.
If
they're so aware of us.
protest, and if they do
That's
not
your
get a
right.
bunch of people, I would have a block of individuals all the way
That's
down
fine.
here to get y'all guys out of this community.
That's fine. They know
So
we're
thank
here.
you.
That's fine. Thank you.
Have a good day and be safe, sir. What was that?
Was that a threat?
Sounded like
That sounded like a threat. I know, man. Your woman's gonna kill you. Oh, I got all that. You're off.
Okay. Well, you're going to be in charge of it then.
What?
For having the video?
Oh, dude, it'll be up tonight. Well, we'll see. Tonight or tomorrow morning. I'm gonna render it and